Well, over to St. Paul now, where lawmakers at the state capitol are about to allow the use of seclusion rooms for young students.
Yeah, 7 months ago, those rooms were banned, but now that may change. The Minnesota Senate has passed an education bill giving more leeway for schools to seclude children as long as they have parental permission. Our
Corin Hoggard dives into this very personal debate over a very controversial strategy.
Seclusion rooms were a necessary evil in the school life of Senator Judy Seeberger's son. He's on the autism spectrum and was late in learning how to control aggression, especially towards authority figures like teachers.
He's a wonderful young man today, and when I asked him about the use of seclusion, he shakes his head. He said, you know, it wasn't great, but it needed to be done.
Under Minnesota law, a school seclusion room has to be at least 6 feet by 5 feet, so a little smaller than this room I'm in right here. It has to be well lit and ventilated, and it has to have a window so people can see inside, but it has to be locked from the outside so kids cannot get out.
Anything other than that is not a seclusion, and there is no ban on it. Okay?
When the legislature acted to limit them in 2023, about 450 seclusion rooms existed. Schools used them around 4,000 times that school year, mostly for students with disabilities who struggle to regulate emotions. But advocates say it is not an effective intervention, especially for younger learners.
And we can see from the data that the state has collected over years and years and years that it's the same kids over and over and over again.
Each secluded student averaged 10 to 15 trips into the room every year, and the intervention was more commonly used on Black and biracial students.
I have grave concerns that we are putting any of these young children in this situation.
Advocates opposing their use in schools recommend sensory rooms or supervision by a padded adult instead. When Fox 9 reported on abuse of seclusion rooms in 2017, we found schools often use the rooms as punishment.
It's a jail cell.
That's part of what prompted the legislature to ban seclusion rooms for kids in 3rd grade and below. Senator Seeberger says her update to that law requires parental permission through 6th grade and still won't allow seclusion as discipline, but keeps the rooms as a tool of last resort.
My concern is this, that staff have no other option when a student is aggressing and could potentially hurt someone, that they will call law enforcement, who then will take the child into custody.
As of now, the House Education Bill does not include Seeberger's update, but that could change before final passage. At the Capitol, Corin Hoggard, Fox 9.
Still